Hello, welcome to Levant TV headlines. Iraqi officials say a car bomb explosion near a car repair store in the capital Baghdad has killed 7 people and wounded 14 others. A Saudi-led coalition has halted a 4-week air war in Yemen, but ground fighting between rebels and government loyalists rage in a blow to US-led calls for renewed peace talks. Rebel forces in Yemen have released the defense minister, a brother of the exiled president, and a general they had been holding since late March. Army commanders of Arab states have gathered in Cairo to discuss the formation of a joint force to be used to intervene in regional crises and combat terrorism. And negotiators are meeting in Vienna in attempts to reach a deal that curbs Iran's nuclear program in exchange for sanctions relief. And now let's have a look at top headlines in today's newspapers in the Middle East. Starting from the UAE, the Khalij Times leads reporting that the Saudi-led coalition bombing Yemen announced the end to a military operation that pounded the Iran-allied Houthi rebels for more than 3 weeks. The paper also reports that the government of Dubai announced that it would slash fines imposed on businesses in the Emirate as part of an ongoing drive to further enhance confidence amongst businesses and investors. From Beirut, the Daily Star leads reporting that Speaker Nabih Berri has warned he will dissolve parliament if lawmakers continue to boycott sessions to elect a new president. The paper also reports that Foreign Minister Gibran Bassil warned of a plot to extend the stay of Syrian refugees in Lebanon and pledged to confront it. From Cairo, the Egypt Independent reports that Turkey is very concerned by the sentencing of ousted Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi to 20 years in prison, saying it increases the concerns regarding the future of democracy. The paper also reports that the Egyptian Agricultural Museum is currently under investigation over multiple violations, most particularly the cultivation of green beans inside the museum. And now papers here in London. In The Guardian, a report that the name of a Palestinian boy who was murdered by Jewish extremists in East Jerusalem last summer has been removed from an unofficial memorial wall in the city's Mount Herzl cemetery after his family objected. Mohammed al-Khoueiri's father said his son's name had been placed on the memorial without the family's consent. The Telegraph reports that the Saudi-led coalition declared an end to its military campaign 4 weeks after launching airstrikes against rebels in Yemen, saying their threat to Saudi Arabia and its neighbors had been removed. Brigadier General Ahmed al-Assiri, however, said the coalition would continue to impose a naval blockade on Yemen and target any movements by the Houthi Shiite rebel forces. Also from London, the Independent reports that the leader of the militant group ISIS has reportedly been seriously wounded in an airstrike in western Iraq and has not yet resumed day-to-day control over the group. A source close to ISIS said al-Baghdadi sustained life-threatening injuries following a bombing campaign by the US-led coalition in March. And now international papers. From Beijing, the Global Times of China reports that a US aircraft carrier was headed to the Arabian Sea as Washington said it was monitoring Iranian vessels suspected of carrying weapons to Houthi rebels in Yemen in violation of a UN embargo. The deployment brings to 9 the number of US warships in the area, but the Pentagon denied reports that US warships had orders to intercept the Iranian vessels. And finally, Germany's Deutsche Welle reports that clashes between rebels and pro-government forces raged on in Aden and other towns despite Saudi Arabia announcing an end to its month-long airstrikes. Yemen's Iran-allied Houthis called for a massive rally in Sana'a following the announcement to denounce Saudi Arabia's aggression. That was it for today. For more updates, please visit levant.tv. Thanks for watching and bye for now.